Kasiebo no ensem bebre na ena abadwa so a ene atwere yefo atwere gu nkrata so de ama ye ne akenkan fo isi ye bekenkan ni nyina da emfa emamo na ensem na abadwa so no ebi enunso enie ye beka kopie mu ewo eye embrahye bedwafia eye speaker of parliament ede ensem bi atodwa efa eye omampani ne enna mienu a wode ato ho se ye nyinara ewo so biara ekoboa na yetumi di siesie oman ni mu no ye de mu nkyemu ba besomo
Ambassador Dr. Samuel Ben Owusu at the same day Bambontin essay ye fear the door na tiles any concrete aye to nintino eno anti ena suriri koso ewo man mu de muchemu ebebrel
Sanso de ebekwa kopiemu ewo eye kumase eye tankase nsem ekoso ewo kumase no enkrofo mako eye 11 aye tumi ejeli omonase ye de omokogina eye court no emuchiremu no so ene ye de nyina besen atoa wo so ma wa TV
Interior Minister Edin Padodo amato nanum ewo ense na fen so wo mo mayira won suri sensem ya ho bede mu kyeremu ebebrel
Sanso ye boka kopiemu ewo Agyenkwa Kasiebo mu so a eye sinitwani a wotwa sene dodo na animu na ne din a ye de frɛ no ane wayosi no atutu bi e de amane eye Ghana Black Star fo a wode na mane ni nyina da wode fa eye omampani so se wonti nani na ohwe na wose obe reset Ghana Black Star enso eka ho bi e de mu kyeremu so ba besomo
Openi a oda bola taxi ano e de sensem bia bamontom bia de hwede eto aban ene mpanifo bia nim so mommo bia mbetimi ato bola e de egwansa de ekoso e wo man Ghana mu hano saa ene bekoso
Wei ene ensem bia ekeka we hu a ye de begura mu ewo ye betwa ensuo fra akwakopie obi manso saso ena agudie mu nsem betoa so saso ena Agyenkwa Kasiebo ni nyina da ye de ni nyina beka ho ade ama wa ma wure firi se ye beko edwaso akwakohwe edwaso nsem ni nyina da ye ka ni nyina bomu se enwumere no nsi Kasiebo se ye de ni nyina ba beso mo wone de na ewo se oti ase se edwumakuo bi ni da no wo so yasene ma yetumi de Kasiebo yi yetumi ni ba ebeso mo wo eno ne asomdwe ntontom som school Ghana asomdwe ntontom som school Ghana mpanimfo se omoda so bo opunu mu ka kire wo se wo pesukupon papa bi a ede nyamesuro ne entete pa ede be ma wo ba ma wo ba no so atumi ehunu ade ade a bomodi ase wode oba no beba eye asomdwe ntontom som school Ghana suku yi wo mubutu eye ankamu apam junction an central region asem na meken eho na wo behunu suku yi atiri kwan na kofa ba wode suku yi nyina ba no eno ane okronkru ni nyamesomafo yaw na wohwe nkyerɛkyerɛ ne sɛ dia wo kyerɛkyerɛ na so wode suku aba beka ho de a na wo sɛ hunu sɛ wo ba no oba ho a obetumi enya entity pa obetumi afra mpanifo yi ewo eye ahomatrofo yi so a number ne ye 0243 44 4864 0243 44 4864 sanso ena wo kronkru ni nyame somafo yaw awiye mmere yi wono na wosa yade a wonfa eduro bia enka ho wo boni dem ana wo bopunu mu ana se wo tiemu afre wo ana wo ka kire takwa man ene woni a mo twa takwa nyina ho ahia nyina se nyame somafo ya se nyame ya adoma on the 14th mu nyinara humra emehia no e wo takwa aboso na wo ginemu from 14th 15th akosi ni 16th ni nyinara eye takwa aboso eno everyone 17 18 19 no so ni nyinara odi beginemu e wo takwa memu a eye takwa kromu ankasa tamso ehɔ na dwumadie ni ebekoso a obiara momodin se ono so bebe bi fi se onipa biara wo haw enti se de o haw da wo so no oba wode ne sa ebeto so ayi wo haw nyinara afiri wo so a won so ubedi adanse se de ya adanse die no ekoso ewo eye Agyenkwa TV so no eno enti no ubetumi afre nyamesomafo ya ewo 0543 466 275 0543 466 275 Kasiebo yeni a yaji nkonwa ne ye bekenkan Kasiebo no dia ma wo se enwumere no nsia Kasiebo ewo Agyenkwa TV so no eye mme wode hieba ke Mintah Sarpong mene
Gifty Adwoa Chicky ata
abusia jebre ayentwa ye ho yeba ye de Kasiebo ni nkyire mu nyina beba besomo yɛbɛda ase sɛ wagye berɛ ɛde ma yɛ bɔbra yɛtwa yɛ ho na yɛde Kasiebo no nyina emu kyire mu ɛbɛsom wɔ na Kasiebo yi yɛhyɛ aseɛ de deɛ na etwagu ɛwɔ abɛɛfo ntentan kɛseɛ no so a bɔmmɔden asɛ wo nso betumi akɔ YouTube, Facebook ne ne ɛkeka ho bebre na wo nso watumi akɔ akɔhwɛ bi na ne nyinaa no wo nso wobɛnya bi wɔ na Kasiebo no yɛdɔ mu asukɔde a ma yɛnkɔnkɔ pie mu ɛwɔ ɛyɛ mmarahyɛ bedwafie na ɛhɔ ɛna mmarahyɛ bedwafie ania wɔda mmarahyɛ bedwafie ni nyinaa no mekyerɛ Speaker of Parliament oyɛ owura Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbe wɔno no wɔde ensɛm bi atodwa wɔ kyerɛ sɛ ɔmampani ɛne ne ndamienu a wahyehyɛ de agu hɔ sɛ ɔman no yɛn nyinara yɛbɛhwɛ na yɛtumi ɛte ɔman no mu yɛdi yɛhyɛ ɔman no mu yɛsiesie ɔman no mu no ɛyɛ timamufoɔ ɛne mpanifoɔ bi a wɔn wɔ akyire ma saa ɛyɛ nsuyiri ne adeɛ yɛnhwɛ ma yɛntumi siesie kurom saa ne ɔmanneɔma ne nyina ɛnkɔ so no sɛ mmara ɛbso mu mu a ma yɛnso no ma yɛnso so ɔmo asekora yɛma mmara ne ani ɔmo ndi sɛdeɛ wɔsɛsɛ a pani ankasa de n'anum sɛm ɛto dwa ma yɛnko enkotie bi.
These periodic clean up exercises are becoming nothingness. What it calls for is sustained commitment to environmental governance, effective enforcement of planning and sanitation laws, responsible development practices, proper maintenance of drainage infrastructure, and behavioral change on the part of all citizens. Parliament stands ready to support every lawful and practical measure that advances these national objectives. Please, committees should go beyond just sightseeing. Let's identify those, particularly public officials, who have been involved in doing what is wrong and not what is right. And let's take the appropriate actions. If some houses have to go, so be it. If some people have to be detained, so be it. If some people have to be taken through the due process, we will support that cause. We cannot continue to press the self-destruct button and not only destroy existing generation, but also that of future generations.
Amenyofo akache Andramedi Tuja, Sel Mampeni John Dramani Mahama, at the Fiada Yada Nimuna face memenda, a can be set memfoina, Wamo and Francis, Wamani Mobia, and Sujiri Ayiri Afa, Monende, Speaker of Parliament Alban Barbin, at the Sensembia Betuja Watcher said, members of Parliament Fiada, Obibian Wa Baba Yedmu Kwakobwa, Timimfona clean up exercise no, Akoso.
I urge every honorable member, particularly those representing constituencies within the 7 affected regions, to actively participate in the National General Cleaning Days and to mobilize our people, metropolitan, municipal, and district assemblies, traditional authorities, religious bodies, youth organizations, civil society organizations, and all relevant stakeholders to ensure the success of this important national exercise. Honorable members, in further demonstration of Parliament's commitment to this national undertaking, I'm inviting leadership of the House, and I did that this morning, to an urgent consultation on the most appropriate institutional response by Parliament. Among the matters we considered was whether it would be appropriate for the House not to sit on Friday, 10th July 2026, to enable honorable members from the affected regions to return to their constituencies and provide direct leadership in the cleanup exercise alongside their people. Definitely, it was unanimous yes. And so I direct that this House will not sit on Friday, 10th July 2026. Other necessary arrangements will be communicated to honorable members.
Abisha Agyenkwa Kasiebo no so da so ginemu ewo mrase bedwafie na ye ginemu ewo mrase bedwafie so dia ene ensem ye no so ababeto montene no ekọ adema minority leader owura ne din de honorable Alex Afenyo Make na no so we de ne dia wototo nyina no wonto mane obia na mum woni omampani na enya omampani John Dramani Mahama ene woni na enya ne nyina kire sesen wose June 29 flood ekọ so yire ekọ so won kramantam a edom ne ade nyinara obia ho akire no nkrofo cars ne ade japade ese no na nka woni muse omampani by now de na mu na wo kofie to fie house to buy obese house to house na uchia omo na wo busa omo said omo nyoma tie ne said nyoma ekọ wo ho no da bi o omampani de na anya ne sa ne emom ehunu se omampani de wote wiem wiem ne ehunu se omampani wote eno no wode hwe fam no wo hwe nkrofo so obi hye adwade akura adwade a na omampani hwe ne ho de enti na wose ekọ ne sa da bi sa de ne nyaade a ebetumi akoso enti no wono agasa de nanum sem tudwa e wo parliament a yenko tie sem wono agasa eka bie.
Mr. Speaker, they don't stand for anything. People have died. And the next day, I'm not against declaring a Thanksgiving Day. But how can people be mourning? And then the next day you are in white, with white handkerchief. What do you know that we don't know? What do you know that we don't know? People die, they are suffering, they've lost their...
We have not seen the president visiting families. We saw him in the air. We saw him in the helicopter. Mr. Speaker, those who lost their lives, we have not seen any government official reaching out to them, their families. Those who lost properties, we have not seen any action from government. What we know is that the president was comfortably in the helicopter in the name of surveying, finding out. But Mr. Speaker, the people who suffered are in their homes. The people who suffered, Mr. Speaker,
is government taking data of those who suffered? My own Winneba, 6 communities were submerged. Jenjanazi, Atachado, Jahazi, Mr. Speaker, interacting with the chiefs and the people, Mr. Speaker, they are in pain. I've spent days with my people. Mr. Speaker, the roads have been cut off. They can't go to their farms, Mr. Speaker. That is the reality. We are talking about Accra. Winneba, 6 communities. Jenjanzi people cannot cross to Winneba. Jahazi they cannot. Atachado they cannot. Inswechi they cannot. Osbonpeyin they cannot. Atetu they cannot. Silver Chrome they cannot. That is the situation. Mr. Speaker, I think, hold a view that, Mr. Speaker, beyond the optics, government must demonstrate serious action.
Sorry, Abusia, no, na wode amane nenu kra no mpo no anso hwada. Woto aso a wosan ebusa wo mampani se. Ede mpa na abanti a edom ho akwa adwamu a nkrofo pintin kwa wo su efre eyese wo mampani bra beje om no. O mampani ede na wo se wo san ko fre bibia e friend Thanksgiving service. nipa ho akyere no ukoye wahye atade fufuo akwakodina so de dem atwe hanki fita ewevi yebehimo ama hwan na ni bewuo obi ani wuo ni nyina ye nsem bi a eye honorable watutu ni nyina wode mane omampani yenko egodie ne so sansem wode tu dwa no.
Mr. Speaker, they don't stand for anything. People have died. And the next day, I'm not against declaring a Thanksgiving Day. But how can people be mourning and then the next day you are in white with white handkerchief? What do you know that we don't know? What do you know that we don't know? People die, they are suffering, they've lost their properties. The next day you are wearing white with white handkerchief. Okay, Thanksgiving. What are you thanking God for? We don't know what you know. Tell us.
Interior Minister Mohammed Mubarak Mutaka Edin Sensembia Babonti a watching no what in the Padudo or Mutua and Ewan said nothing so more Mayra Yemu a science you and send me entino Nipa a Dressa Emum and I told Nanum Ewan Siado Afensu in Sia and almost Wayra Yemu or Mobesi and the over chess and Brembia Miansa and at Rancham na Komusi Epa and Campuni Mantem na face so 50 mantem when a flower mantem na 50 mantem for the no Eba na watch bako and then yasam kiton and what di and Casansa a man for more cramantem for so and say come with you.
My who bambo swafo honorable Mohammed Mintah Kamuba Adano Edi or Machine Yasi said a wujum busume needed also durunkuno in Suri I have to say a Wogana name in Potemono. A nipa at their sign room and a sasso a should one qua a munsian son a sabe wire open on the chuapan.
Before the 29th, that's when they had their biggest disaster, where in Central Region we lost 18 people, and then our 58 and then our 58 houses came down. Obviously, in Central Region, most of the houses are cut houses, but for the 29th of June, that happened in Accra. The record we have, those who lost their lives are 12 and 7 missing. I was told that yesterday a body was found. So if that was found dead, that means it takes the dead to 30, missing 6. Volta region also had some date before the 29th, and then the record we have is that 4 people lost their lives. We were trying to house people. We have 3 shelters. The Gender Ministry had a shelter that would take up to about 200 people. We had one at the Shama that can take 1,000 people. We have these banquets that can take 1,000 people. In fact, we were preparing additional mattresses that would give additional places that because there were offices that we could use for people. And then we have another one by National Security that can house like about 300 people. We're going to ask people to come and let's go. And people say, no, just give me the relief item. I have a cousin who is assisting me. I have a niece, or I have a brother who refuse. And when we say that because they are displaced, I'm going to use the military to force you into a bus and go and give you.
Abushia beda se wajebre na wodaso etina ho ehwe eye Agyenkwa TV na onim se mfidie na yede ye adwuma se chimato bi ba ho a ye nidie mu ana wode ache yentoa Kasiebo no so medaso agina mu ewo eye mrahye bedwafie na eno ensem a eye owura anase honorable Alex Afenyo Markins ototoma ne omampani no se na ne bra free se obi be se ni communication minister so tena ho no a wotie no se ni nyina na ne ye ka dia na minister of state in charge of government communication eye honorable eye Felix kwachi ofosuso na wo parliament and was here owura gina ho ensem ya wakeke nye se waka wie na wadwane ko e beje ho ansa wa hayada ene ho no so betutu bi mane no chenze hwe anka wo fi se o mampani na nkwasi no wawura fie wem na okotu nchia ena o me ma wo hyeden ena me ma wo de da bi o enye sa na tie woman penny say wonam wiem no na wo hwe problem no ba bia problem ni fi ene said your be ya wo betumi exit that problem na no edunti na wote wiem eti say onim say wote wiem say wo hwe wiem kekede a ene na nya ne sa ono akasa ede ne sem atudwa.
Mr. Speaker, President Mahama takes full responsibility and therefore will do what is right. But even as he has attempted to address this problem, some very bizarre narratives have emerged. Mr. Speaker, for instance, it has been suggested that because the president was on a helicopter to assess the extent of the situation, he had done something wrong. Mr. Speaker, the president did not go for a jolly ride. Mr. Speaker, the president was not in the helicopter for leisure. As president, he needed to take firm action. And the way to do it is to see the extent of the problem. Mr. Speaker, there are those who, for political reasons, suddenly believe that by merely going to one or two houses to shake hands, they had done what was right. But the responsibilities of a president are far weightier than that of an opposition leader. You see, there's no room, Mr. Speaker, there's no room for that kind of misguided politicking in this discussion.
So Mfama Oman Director of the International Association of World Peace Advocates, Ambassador Dr. Samuel Ben Owusu, at the same Bambonti said it is Rupa, Akosuah Owusuaa Akosuah Womaimu, and ye fear to 2,000 affairs to concrete. Sada na masansu yuna Akosuah Womaimu apa. Esa sensuota enya bebia enko rasa sinimuiti, and now the nichre mwe ye street iswa. Woko yiru wo mama for do na ito ananom ewo ensiedo.
Sena International Association of World Peace Advocates Eshrim Osi enipa pi etota sana woku concrete ewo mono featuring any with him sani ye na aka ana hisho etwa injumo enya baby enkugu esign concrete ana sa tomato wo fie nti ema ho kwan ema insuo ni enhura asase amase asase ma enya kwan ennom insuo sanso yia na etene ekobu akwan so esign etene kobu asugontin etene ebu akwan so na etene ebu asubontin ni nyina na ede nsuo yiri na eba nti wabetre se sign ye wo nyina ebeya nka wonjai awon friendly green grass no eno ana bekuwa ma nsuo yiri a ekoso ewo man no na nsen ebetumi abafom.
Abishama yentu Kasiebo no so na yetu Kasiebo no so anema yenkopie mu ewo eye road minister enso ena wono so ene wati esi montene so a wo hwe eye big push project a wode ama eye contractor for se wo mo hwe no mu twa ye kwane ne ade emfama yen ene ena wokopie mu ewo eye eastern region kwan ya eye atimpoku ede babesi esi akwakwan no wono ena wokopie mu a ene wakohwe ye na wakohwe kwan no wahunu se ba bia efe contractor no wo ye du no wahunu se yes wo bomodin a wodi ensem we ede tudwa.
We can see a lot of work going on. Frankly speaking, when we started this section was one of the sections that gave us concern because the contractor, when he turned up, was we were worried that the progress was too slow, and we invited them to the office and spoke to them, and since then they have picked up significantly. Of course, as you said, they are 2% adrift, but the level of mobilization activity means that they can easily catch up. So you have some catching up to do. You spoke about problem. No, there's no problem. Japon Town existed before we put the project together. We knew we were going to widen the road beyond 12 meters as a standard highway chunk road. So for us, we don't see that as a problem. It was something that was supposed to be done. And you and I know that there's a procedure by which we get people to move off the right of way and adequate compensation paid for us to have our way to build the work. So the issue about electricity and water, the same. The electric poles are within the current right of way. We need to work with the ECG to move them out of the right of way. The same applies to water. So it requires the contractor
Coming Bedjani, English, a man from Alexander Ekwiaku, at the same year to Bontia, what Chelsea, Siena Bino, was watching penny for, and him for one more ton sassier, at the more Mosisia, dying, bien so a father face to Ramsa site. No, my man, and Brabian Yejuma Wahantino, will be a sorry, no, Nankasa, dear Wape, Nasa Bino Charles, what a man for. Senia or demolition is as Akosuah. Yeah, put mama for Ohini Obia Brabra no. Abani six Kasamni Adadi na beti to ye na fen so Jumedi Akosuah and Suyili Akosuah memra so ate.
Alexander Akaku Adyentembi Atuda Shese Esesa wade Ohini a otunton insase ewo insutine ana miaya insuyire eta ekoso ewo ron ediom ekwejina asemnibia. Oshese enye enipa rosi wadan ewo imaya emra ema hwan enhoara na esese wotwon aso na emu ahine ana enipa enam so ema wosi edan no ewo samia ye nso eka ho enisi wantwi wanyina aso emu se emoyesa eno no ebeboa ama sasuban bonni no afoforo atini ahwe won afunu na gwana watini esi esuyi de ho kwan.
Abisama Agyenkwa Kasiebo no so emfama wo da so ehwe eye Agyenkwa Kasiebo ane wo hwede ane ye ka kire se ubetumi ahwe ni nyina ewo abefo ntentan kase no so a obefollow ewo eye social media no so no eye YouTube wati ase sa Facebook ne ne yakeka ho bebre na koho na wo so wo de message ni ade ni nyina wo de gu ho a ye bekenkan ni nyina ma wo ye to Kasiebo no so de ane ye nkonkopie mu ewo local government chieftaincy and religious affairs honorable Hamid Ibrahim one of the ensem atudwa wo kire se omampanin da mienu a waye si ho a ye 10 for 11 for what ye si oman mu se ye di besiesie nkran no saa da ne de wo kesi su pen nkran shop nyinara stores nyinara ye tuni nyina mu na fi se tsa dwumadie no omampanin eye security heads agencies ni nyinara e ba beka ho ma ye adwuma no saa na members of parliament enso e ba beka ho saa so na eye office from the can say presidency wo mu nyinara eba beka ho ma ya yeze adwumadie ntin ehun hia se ewo se ye nyinara ye bomoden se ye behwe ma adwumadie a omampani aka se wo se ye no etumi eba so wono akasa de nanun busem etudwa.
All other political activities must be suspended. Everybody must be on board. All markets and shops must be closed. And this one, the CDS is on board. And the IGP is on board. And the Controller General for Immigration is on board. So if you go and open your shop, you will be on fire. This is not just the normal thing that we've been doing. If a president speaks and you want to take it for granted, the law will deal with you. He is the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. All shops will be closed. All markets will be closed. And the market, when the flood came, it entered most of the market. So if we don't close them and sweep and clear all the debris and disinfect most of the places, they will be selling all those things for us to eat, and there will be outbreak of diseases and those things. These are some of the things. So the technical men, come out with your best roadmap and we'll meet again. This is just the initial.
Chief Executive Officer wada Ghana Chamber of Mines ano anidin the Dr. Kenneth Ashobi the same abambonte wo chechem so mu gwa ho boaso pa boabo mu ama amafo a wo mu akamu ewo ensutobri mu akwakoya rewusem ye pa ordinary na ya kwasem the ama amafo ebusuafo a modofo to nanom ewo nsedafe so wo mo japade asese na so bia nka na komanto ne ye na nche bia mo de nyoma ba bebo mo odi aseda Piesie amanadmo for afenso Ghana Armed Forces, Ghana National Fire Service na afenso a police for and a man for mo boy mama for muton sum no yetimi koyi yomo.
Say the any chemo e Ghana Chamber of Mines for asia ya ebimekwe ada won mo bro him edi amatinum for a ituri see jongo so many de to so de no kron no e kan won waka say we boavo amoya no efi won nyimapo a e wo won ko no mu ano edi amamusia ene mpotemo ansuri no ese won osan ewo amane bomun wode wana rechichen sem e ma ankrankre ebusua ne adofo a wahwe won ade shempo Saika say, Amanihuna is really the buyer, and who ye pata, and to a mobi biara yapo, almost all the abaswode to say Echo Manad Mofo, Ghana National Fire Service for, Aposi for, a sharp for near Pomudia Jumaya for, near Ancrankra, which one who see wo, a Jijuma song, a boy or Brawi into a unit.
Yeda so Agyenkwa Kasiebo no so e de ama odi ama yemfiri eye ensuyiri ensemsem ho ma yenkopiem ewo Asante region Asante manfui munyina ye na minister eye Dr. Frank Amoakohene ena wotuni anamom bia wakwakopiem ewo eye Atwema Mamponua district eho ena wakwakopiem a wodi ensem bia kwakotudwa woko obese we school by school owura wo school dem mu a no wabisa no de ensem bia tudwa na no no wodi ensem bia wodi tudwa wo ka kire school fo ho se woni no wo hunu school ni bi se wo hia no wo galamsey site a wo be ma posifu ache no wo che no so anya se wo che wo na waja wo che mo ye de wakotum yenko nkuti ensem ni bi
omo ba class a ka je omo se ma ba me si akora bi a mechi no site bia no na me ati no to
how Missy, I chill Muslim here. By meeting Ganjam,
I'm Minister Baha. Was I Colabia or Bachelor site? We are women at not. To catch this young police commander. I want to class when you should. And I'm going to stand me. So please, how are you? Thank you. And you? I'm also fine. Together with the team I'm coming with. The males especially. I went to the previous class and I wasn't happy at all. Many of you are learning a very bad habit. You are young. Yours is to keep by your books. You don't have to follow your friends to any site whatsoever. Usually you see on the news that people go to Galamsey sites and the pit collapses on them and they die. You don't want that to be your story. So if you are good students, stay in the classroom and study. As I stand here, I'm a medical doctor. If I didn't study, I couldn't be a medical doctor. If I would use to run away from
General Secretary, what the Bola Taxi and Tricycle Association, ano anidin, ede Max Jumbo, ede Agyenkwa Kasiebo to a bino, and the private sectors for ina, and you say, and Menuyano, woman boy, monomo baby, me ato Bola, edi eguna, aboya for no jana, mukoso, edi a man for Bola, if your munya baby, and for Bola no, and gunamna bino, and to the 9 fences, as same way, my dear Koso, and what my gun and Muhano, San Ebekoso.
Ye de ni chemu e Bola Taxi ni Tricycle Association for Australia. Send you go in at the first abanye say, ye she Bola Timothy I am in Ghana for as a pass and for project my who any sa won Bola for ye become number amagana hawa a ye Bola no says someone let me abba form or send Makoye and catch a bino estate. Sabino kutu a shake and when it didn't say Manasim Rahun Samsua a bed in papa ye and one Ankrankono and Mum Sage Makoyi nine come home in this Hajurano. Wasan Catre a biner say 1 hour ye Bola taxi Jumano or boy ye papa won't or boabuano titrumpo enemy ya in Rallo Akasiano ain't me uncle. Or signed one at this day at a binem say, and your money a cadi biara will be in your Juma demo, said they be a Jumano, and they ever couldn't name Abano and farmer said they be your maimu, and when he didn't say ever cause one a year mangana so in accent.
Agyenkwa Kasiebo no so emfama we da so agina eye Asante region me ka eye Asante man ye da so agina ho no mo dia na no na KMA KMA womo de enioma bi eba mountain na se nsem bi ba mountain a womo tu se me kire wo se kane ne ye wo bibia ye friend tankers ene KMA fo se womo de saade na ba a womo nam kurom se womo bedu ha na bola no waye ne kitwa bi agu okura ya chew oduru ha na wo pura wan prapra waye den ya chewa enna womo bo modin ache enipa mako du baako na du baako no ye de womo nyina akwa kopie mu ewo eye aban eye court na court no prempe eye Prempe hospital can say court to them wa ho ena omde wo mukoduru ye na hu ena jaja watina dwam no watumi ejeli nipa mako 9 emu mienu aka ne de omosem no omu enwie ye
I go. You cannot be inside forever. Yeah, come.
This one house. Oh yeah. Security personnel from KM on New Road.
Has been here for long.
That's why I came. You
have been here for some time now.
Yeah.
How long is it going to take you to do this?
I just came. And why I say, salute to you more. Workshop, bra.
My brother. Deputy Secretary Oda GPLTU ano anedin ede Samuel Amoa ede nchechemu bia bambontin efa ahyentiede aboa akosoro driverfo bi atutumu nu owei kire se sa nipafo no wo mu ewa abontin na transport union for na yomo na wo mu edi sa adwuma wei na nche bia no transport union for beto mo nim se on pese omututu ahyentiede abo mo twa mo se fango bo ba be kofom ti omunya abotra wo mu etwa so nemom no ye wo mo antisia na police fo ba be tusa wo sansem we hu a wo wonka transport union for bia no ye do ba be kan se na be ya nhehye bia be koso no unsu we hu na wo so we di so.
Ghana Private Road Transport Union Abedieche Samuel Amoa Samuel Tuja Eshes Nipa Awamaka go ekoshoyu a enimu an dodona ale trotro drivers on fa endo ekobia aban ajatum o chese sa drivers we etoto won kam nyina eni se petrol go ekosho omo spare parts hoka enafe o hawa kan ebepom nyina enenam sunte a wototo lorry famous na so DPRT and Ministry of Transport edi empomo wa hacha won se won train kaka infuse na wo hwe kwan se petrol go ebebafom enu achi no petrol go etini eso etiye enenti DPRT ashewo microphone kwan se on maka abo emposho ifuse na atambiara eyiwe nesenti Samuel Amoa ene JPRTU editor twa chese Ghana police for onhwe na nhyehyeye bia ewo ho no onfa ambra na fe woma emra no enye den sade be ya wona ngondo dokuro bia no emra no ene yomubidi
Agyenkwa Kasiebo no so emfama ona yenkopie mu ewo GRE Ghana Revenue Authority ena won so womakoye adoye we dia ya adoye ena omaye ne sen obi a wode car na se meka se ne nioma ababedru na so wantumi ankwanko yire no sa nioma no ababepie omonsem a enei sa nioma de do no 39256 ni nyina obi bese cooking oil gallons of cooking oil o akese bebre ena akwa car wantumi ankwanko yi ene omakwa ya adoye omode akwa check Ghana kan say school feeding program for say monye na momfa nkoye aduane emfa mankoda mamuni
de ni twemu e wo Ghana Revenue Authority GRE for ne kachia adwumako ye twemu se nkrodum wotwe a wode nioma e wo transit mu e kono woni sa aso mu afei wonam sikasem ho adwumayefo akwantre so e de nioma ama National School Feeding Program for say wonfa mu school for wotwemu a nkroya hodo yi wo so won mu e wo bra na wo susu se nioma wode kono wode behye Ghana adwemu nenso wonfa nko bebia wo kan ye no nhwehwemu e twemu a nkrata bia wode ju Jumano enada afemu ensemu nchechemu nso enifa baby ento asum Commissioner General de Magiare Jumayeko no ora Anthony Piesie Sapon ekase enema bi a won satumi esomu ene enwo a wode no aduane afi tomato paste ahodo eni spaghetti ahodo bebre oto anensemu ade kire se wode woni esiho se okwan biara emfata wode enema ebefa so ede akọ baby no wode woni esiho pinti se obekun etiasa Samina, Afe was some Shishimo, or 2 GRA, Juma 4 by 9 or say one who born or sansing, say would do one who Juma and answer where one who Shishimo.
Abusiana enu no ye de nyina ye de ama school feeding program for so monye na mo fanko ye aduane na aha ne ye de Kasebo ye nyina si ma ye ntwa ye ho bra ye ba ye betwa ensu fra o ne akopie obi man so.
Yeah, that's what you feed any more air dia echo any dia eba ewa Agyenkwa TV no bre no nsia Kasiebo so ma me mfa nko pie mu ewo obi man so eni pa bonfo bi ato ahye kuafo mu eye omodwuma ewo mu afuo ma tutu enam so e ma nipa enkrom ato nanom ewo ensia dodo na so e na mu de omo akwakwahye omo akachi ewo Kanduna State ewo Nigeria man mu timemfo eda de sade eto empenifo anim say sia no mu hia ni menimu ya ahobambo fo betimi abebo ho ba esanse ho abo mu ye pa ewo kronu so
Ni chemu ewo Nigeria man mu a etifema poye fem en pabonfo bi ato ahye kuafo bi so obra wo fom odi wonduma saadnam so emanipa nkro de wato anananom ewo nsie de ensem no etwem se enipa a ode akode hye nkrofo no so ato hye won so obra wo fom edi wonduma ewo kangagi kro a ewo Kanduna State no oto wontu enam so emanipa nkon etwere won kwa afi nipa mebiri nan so ena wo kire won koye empanifo emantwe mu bi se ebe se santu hye so eyareto efise danam enna ekuafo ikumo ofo bia na ogbo no homodin so obepokro no enu ekire ebe se ne mfefo nso asori etia oto hye sa ekuafo iso sansemuyi ama isho ni ohaw kese ena abeto Nigeria TV fem efo eso baby water chem se sabia na okakwa se nipa bebre e de akode etaji nipa nkwa ifi wonsem ewo saa ekwan ne so afi enam sayeso ekuafo mpo anasa kwantifo mpo osho se obekọ wonfom anasa obekọ na kontrol so
mi chome wa ba me ba me do ba kopi me Piesie Akosuah edo ba kopie mu ewo edwedie ensem mu
Owusuaa we feed kese ho ehwe no mrenu nsia Kasiebo ewa Agyenkwa TV so na ye kai wo se Kasiebo no ne fedru so ye dwede mu nsem ene ye de asoma ye kenkanfo se Piesie Akosuah Owusuaa meje bre ena me no mpense mu me san kai we se Kasiebo ye twagu abefo ntintan fideli na so okwa obenye bia hwe wakenkan na wode wadwen kire egu ho ye bekan ye de ama wo ma ye nhye Kasiebo na se a ye de mu kwa kopie mu ewo omampani anase opanipa oda government no ano ode nsem bi ato aban nanim se sabanye enka be ya insurance ho kokobo no enka mane nkoma adwadifo ne pa esanse empepi no atorenchem eto Ghana ha na ekwa akoyesa aban no ekọ ommoane ade eno nti so munim insurance ati ase no mo de omho hyem emomodwade a enoma ina abeko jojo
Honorable Thomas Anaba aoye mashivi yani ede madaru abadron presiaso o chese abano emfa nchirechira emu oden emma edwadifu so wonfa wono nhye insurance ahodo mu emma onanka sample ho ene wodwadi osanto waso ka se shiwe ana woja eto ese wono neoma insurance ne bema wanyam pata sika anase compensation no ede ahye wono djuma sibio osanka se say abano di sikako bua tarenchemfo ewa fibia mu kodro nemmom one insurance edi my phone enye adwuma se de be ye adwadi phone betimi abo wona nyoma ene wona nkasa mpo wona ho ban
yeda so a ewe adwade mu nsemu yede ani kyeremu ewa santemantemu a Regional Minister Dr. Frank Amwakohene ene do na nuditem atudwa ewo nhyiemu biase ene ototosre nutonfo ene ankrankra dwuma yefo ina se 24-hour economy no so mu de omho hyemu a ebema dwadie mu esikasem apapeja
opportunity to run around that 24-hour economy center. So these are the opportunities we have provided under the local level. Whilst central government is dealing with the free zones, the GRA and all the other big things I have talked about. So ladies and gentlemen, I am glad that today we had this opportunity to interact. Because many a times our job is said that it keeps you busy, that you may not even have the time to listen to news. And you may miss out on a lot of opportunities. Yes, we know we are here as health professionals to treat, to prevent, and intervene and to save lives. However, it is the business aspect of the profession that keeps it running. The business aspect of the profession that keeps it running. The trap is that many health professionals are trained to be technocrats and on the bench.
Ayenyina nsem wesi na dwede mu Kasiebo ayede besomo no ye mfansi ye twa ye ho ye ba Adwoa Chicky edi eni jesem ebeto waso Mintah Piesie Akosuah Owusuaa.
Yeda sisa oda so ati ufidie no hwehwe de ekọ ne de eba ewa Agyenkwa TV enumbre no nsia Kasiebo so beyamfa wo enkwuremu ewo enije ensemu kane hostia na oye adwuma ewo Nhyira FM obradwumedie so mama efe amano aya nyame so ade wakwakotua amanfo wo mawu ewie a wo munye skamfantu o ma yaresabia eka wo ade wo honom ewo ayaresabia mienu living waters ayaresabia na afen so adwoso aban ayaresabia wo asante mantemu
Mama esi yenim no ewo Israel FM so brajine de ono ene de ho chiamwe ame akwakwa nyame so ade atua enamon pa wo adwoso government hospital asagre odomankuma ase ona sunji nsumpo ahoden ewo sikasam eni ho so betia won bills na watini apofi asogin mama ye twem say what I would be for now ukima eho amba peso enam say abatan ne bebre ho no ma wo bra so be kofi na nso sika ho ni edbetia won bills nti oda so ewo ho saa do ye adeso kase pii de free abatan ebinu no so mami totose ankwankwe ene ebusuani minopo aholote so do mankoma to nsam kakra eya no wacho wani de ahwemo borfo sans obi nim jombukra ade beche so ampo ene nkwala ya wo maba no yankokon ana de nkwala de che emiti se yansin lu ho na etisa eya na ye na hotie pa ento obi
Agyenkwa Kasiebo no so ewo ni jedie mu dia na ye kopie mu ewo abrante asinitwani a wo Ghana Hakumawood actor ni dodo na de edi a yenim se ye de frɛ no eye wayosi ba ni di ankasa de ene Joseph Kofi ni ono ni di no na ensem bia wode atodwa wo kyerɛ sɛ ɔmampani John Dramani Mahama na sema wo kan nyina ekɔ de mawo ni nyina ne sɛn ansa na wo ba bedi edwana na sɛ wo sɛn aba ase ɔmampani no wo kan nsem bi sɛ wo ba be reset Ghana sɛ wo be reset Ghana dia then Ghana Blaster enso eka wadwuma no ho ebeye na ebeye anka hwe omadwuma no mu ye ebeye mko anka minister no kura woye football minister no Kofi Adams no hwe na dwuma no mu ye na hwe na dwuma no na hwe ni ye mbiem.
Mr. President John Dramani Kwame Mahama papa oba bituche mechiao bigidi yeso oba ade adu bibia boko papa nyamyenim no kroni ekwan a ye Blasters efaso ayekoso papa wona obati do na sifom no hwama ye Blasters no ayekama papa wo ba na janda ba ko aka ho ama Ghana fo nyina to obade ma ho no aye resetting Ghana papa resetting Ghana no aye Ghana football and I said Blasters so aka ho papa yen hwe wake up ye ko boy papa ye mo chuka titiw ni last game ye boy papa GF ho no empanfo bi di ho no ma say omo amajapade omo amabusu ajapade a omo didi ho papa ye srew papa ba ya okraku ane na omo ai friends ai tu masanti no wan papa sako mu nyina papa GF ho no before say player bi papa ball no omo didi ano 70-30%. Other black side ye koya na ye boy. Papa na sin ye coach ye ko for no boy ye Carlos Coolers. Papa coach ye ko for no boy. Papa sama orange papa ye tin sama waka. Wo se ball no ye ade na mom ye hwe afie die asa na ye ba preach so. Papa ye srew. His Excellency ye srew. Empo Kofi Adams ye sports minister. Papa ono kwa hwehwe
abusiana ensema wayosi edi atudwa no wo se omampani momodi aso obesake eye keto kreku ne mpanifo nyina da yento aso dia na ye di jemu edi ama eye agudie semfo na omuso omatoa Kasiebo no so ama yetwa ye ho aba.
Across our towns, our villages, and our cities, countless people carry burdens too heavy to bear. Some seek healing, some seek answers, some seek freedom from pain and suffering. Now, hope is on the move. The Faith Healer embarks on a powerful nationwide mission, traveling from community to community, bringing healing to the sick, comfort to the brokenhearted, and redemption to those weighed down by life's burdens. Witness lives transformed. Witness miracles of faith. Witness the power of divine healing. As the out.
Alright, Abusia meso ewa ha say ebre enya bisa gudie mu sama ya boabo no ewo ne enwure no sen Kasiebo so Agyenkwa TV meso me debre na me sense na hu de ko ene de ebe edi no Daniel Kumi Danito race to the power 20 ya chance here free World Cup ho ensensem de na say you do quarter finals na de no emu aye de ye papa nti producer betumi de atoso amam nyam ya duma France and afi Morocco and betumi abo afi Spain and o my friend Belgium and so betumi e de asen na afi Norway and England betumi abo Argentina and afi o my friend Switzerland and betumi abo nteno e World Cup ho ensensem quarter finals no team say to me aka and that team no so wo so anya bia we feel okopiem e African team so mutumi ekopiem mako edu omnyina afiri maka ba ko pente no eno nso ehu emfoni betumi atwa gu wo TV no so nteno e sede no ma esi etie abrantia ye friend Cristiano Ronaldo boga CR7 sam mikese abrantia no ekopiem e wo mitre Portugal nti eno e sede feeling no esi etie nti Cristiano Ronaldo no oswa ne kuku ene ne kaka okọ nti eno e feeling sede esi etie edma Portugal na for Cristiano Ronaldo be ma be ye bi wo me ye ni nti eno e sede ensem no esi etie abusia ma mintintom e wo efiense ensem na fe menya emasam kakra dia na mikopiem e wo the Black Queens of Ghana akachia enche wafon no ebetumi abaso e wo bi man so mitire Morocco nti eno e said ya feeling no esi etie the Black Queens beshia omaya ye friend Kevet otiase na etumi e de aboani eno e game a ebetumi abaso ye wi ya ne omaya ye friend no mitire Cameroon enso betumi abo na fe Mali enso ene the Black Queens of Ghana enso betumi abo eno e group stage mitire games a ebetumi abaso Thomas Step package or the chopa etumi aba se nya de na omhwehwe no said the Black Stars of Ghana betumi afrim e round of 32 e World Cup na say but enya aba nti no eye ensem kakra branch no so etumi e de atuja John Dramani Mahama wakasa o say say we Blasters player na say wunim national anthem na eto dia you won't deserve so bepia e de amada Blasters of Ghana no eye ensem kakra the president of the land John Dramani Mahama and say etumi e de atuja abusia mami fa we into meshremu po okopiem e wo former GFA capo no eye papa ye friend Kwasi Nyantechi wakasa o say Ghana e beya yenhwe Morocco said you see eye omonoma ni ntumi enye bi no eye ensem kakra former GFA capo mechire papa ye friend Kwasi Nyantechi enso etumi edi atuja busia aha ene brebe makwan enanso no agudie mu nsoma eboabo no ewo Agyenkwa Kasiebo so medimi nyina besi edi no Daniel Kumi Danito race to the power 20 nani the writer enetumi ebo mechido mejamu edi ama Chicky ene minu Kwasi. Abisha ma yebeda sese wo jebre edema ye enwumre no nsia Kasiebo a yede bre wo Agyenkwa TV so no aha na yede ni nyina esi na Kasiebo no nia edi mu akotene no ebi eni yekopie mu ewo eyemrahye bedwafi a eye speaker of parliament ede ensembi etudwa kire se eye woni a omunnimu de na omo hye mu kutupa ma eye ensuyiri ni ade etumi koso wo man mu se mra ne so mu a eni omundi se de se yede mu kire mu besomo
na efe na doya wakwakoye ediama batin ya omawo wi omunyeska emfenti omo yaresabia eka no so ti no Kasiebo emo
sanso eni etumi ekopie mu ewo Kumase eye KM4 dwumedi a omudi se bola ni ade eye hyehye de agu nchenchen ni ade aye nhwe ni omanioma no omutumi eye ho ani nyinara no ye de mu nkire mu nyinara enso besom wo
clean up exercise e ba be koso e wo fiada ne memenda no eno so wote no Kasiebo yi emu
sanso ne kopie mu ewo eye anije Kasiebo mu so dia abranti a eye sinitwani a owo eye kuma wudu no wayosi e de nsem bi atodwa wo kire mampani se so wo se wo reset Ghana dia na blaster eso e ka ho bi
ni pododo o mato na no e won sia do science Julian sensem yenti no eno so wote no Kasiebo yi emu
Kasiebo ya ha na mre be ma yakwan ma yedi ni nyina ABCD ana adwumaku a wo so yase ne de biara da no asomdwe ntontom som school Ghana ene asomdwe ntontom som kofa ba nyame somafo yaw ene wo ba opunu mu se on the 14th yada ye hia no ewo eye takwa tamso bomodin ase wo so be hia ne bi na adwumade biara wo bedi wo ho no wo so watumi ayi o haw nyara afri wo so e de amaw nyame somafo yaw se wo bomodin beduru ho no ma o haw bi edi wachi ena se etete wo no obeyi ni nyinara afri so ema won so watumi ade wo ho frɛ no ewo 0543 466 275 0543 466 275 asomdwe ntontom som school Ghana won so e kyerɛ se fa oba ne bra na mo bema no entity pa makoda no so anyini abaye panimpa from 0243 444864 0243 444864 ena yeni a yebegina mu kenkan Kasiebo nyina ede mawo eye me wode hye ba ke Mintah Sarpong mene
Gifty Adwoa Chicky at the other so I kai with Agyenkwa TV official. Yes, streaming live for all the social media platforms in the so. Ya be sure so be like, be comment, be share, be subscribe. Now from so emu dia echo any dia eba e wa Agyenkwa TV no bre no nsia Kasiebo so. Na me adoma ye be san ehia.
Aboso ne takwa fue takwa ne aboso eduru moso okonkro ni nyame somafo ya papa na wuhia no na wutie no a oha onyina be firi wo so no oguso ogbo apro ewo oman Ghana mu na weduru aboso ene takwa enti no enkuro ebembe nyina enya aso ne ntie aboso ne takwa healing and redemption encounter with the faith healer okonkro ni nyame somafo ya oha ni nyina be ko amane ni nyina be ko yade no emfa wo ni chinchin a wodi chinchin ana ache ebeko abona aye se ase no emfa wo ni chinchin a wodi chinchin ana ache ebeyeji to na yento a brebi promise and faith spiritual marriage ana sentin time checherewa brabe hu no anyade pa na ebejai onai ukotodwe usisi uyefunu ukoko ukon de kopim buti ode ne nsa meto wo so a ayaresa de beba rab oyekese baso ewo aboso town hall on the 14th kopim on the 16th July 2026 na ofiriwa wakotoa so ewo takwa so park takwa on the 17th kopim on the 19th July 2026 ewo jumadie mu anope bia 9 am kopim area 4 pm eye counseling osibehia no 1-on-1 na wahwe no Agyenkwa TV so ache sanso na anaju bia no eye power prayers mekire tumi paibo a ede adansibie akese enam free 7 pm kopim 9 pm men yehu free na asem papa na aba no frɛ impenifo ewo na message so 0543 466 275 ana 0242237583 ana 0540660772 aboso and takwa healing and redemption encounter with the Elijah
Adam edumedum fam ayamedum da mituma amana munina obo nkrofo how go odo how no be yereba ya gamo misam so na san ado bitahu da bamile meko takwa aboso o brother orbe na hodun aye 14 obeye juma na san oho brother okono ya oda ifo apimo ba takwa fie so ya boso dun do wo ifiada emina no yeko ifiada kedi edun akọ eyi efi mpegara ro oho bia dedodo oya howa na onton na no so akọ
Kwaye bi pe na obaya ma won so. Ohaw ni nyina beko. Rabbi oye kese asundio. Amen.
Abusuafo ya mu bibi akwaba e de ba Pensign Company Limited so edmaku a wo Ghana ha wakofa eduro nwanwaso e de abadwa so a eduro no eye nwanwade akese eduro ni din ne Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsule eduro na ne mra na de agan no wudnam na oti agan a eduro yi e na mebe kanfo de amagana ni bia na se bibi ni bia se obenya bie na won so anonom na etimi aboa no sa ebro waso ye ka ho asemi Semens Vital Herbal Mixture ene ne capsules no eye aduru a ye aduma wontini mu aduru uyo obi a sabi o mema sem eda fom tinkaja bema ne ntimi man mu so kra bema ne ntimi mpega no ho uye bema sabi woni obehiem na sisia no waje mu a wonso aduru ye kanfo de amawo aduru ye aduru a ebeboa ma wontini na etimi asore gina so ebe mamoja de pusane wo bema no mama bema na timi asore gina so ye na watimi abo adwuma na ama o piafo obi bia sabi oni atenka so yo ba so ye bema wuhia edro Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules anemna ne de agan ne bi kona koto binom watenka ayira na tekokra kona koto edro ne bi nanom na obehu sabi edro no esi ye adwuma sifa afei wuye ne to nchen sabi obi wo hono a fitikom o how pa kese pa so yo ba na wo kom fitire na se wo menses na ma ebeyi a eduro ebeboa wo eye Semens Vital Herbal Mixture kona koto eduro no binom be ma wo fitiko no bibia ye kama de amawo afa so wote yaw o fitiko mu a eduro ebeboa wo eye Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsule afa so obi won ma sabi wo akoja ne nan no na moja di etire we oba na otisa de bia hu moja no tieniye pa se moja no ye gon bright red we no ka se bright red a en na se do betuma abo ma moja ni nyina to atwa e de ama okra afa so obi so a sabi ne to ase twetwe no we ni kan se sciatica wo sciatica e do betuma abo ama yawo ne twetwe na wo ni nyina etimi ati akokra no e ye agan Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules eduro no eye adwuma wontini mu na enuane no bi wo eduro wo mu a eboa pa ye fen nitric oxide say nitric oxide no wunya eba onipadua ma enti bi emu asi enti na aka tare ba bebiem ba be hu ntini ama ntini metuna da wo modi atime de afusane usisi ena ya ye wo neurotransmitters a sonifree adwen no ho ena eba eno na se obi te jawa na se pains bi mu a na sa neurotransmitter no etimi aba beboa ama pain na se yaw no etimi akofom edrei ewo nyanenwo bi wo mu a etimi release neurotransmitter ye fe no endorphin na sa endorphin ne pa se usisi ena yaw jaw na wote no ewo usisi mu no edrei eba be stop ni nyina yisu dopamine na be yi yaw ni nyina firi woko e de amount enti so sisi yo ya edre wo so num e ya agan Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules edre age award yenim de ye ka ho asem no 2022 best waist pain product of the year 2023 edre age award e fasisi ya de ho 2024 ye sa hwani mu sa afie di anyum nyina so ye be sa age award no wo ye bema na wo pese unyina so no gina so peme wabla obenu maduro sima kakra bi achi a frɛ number no a egu screen ase no o frɛ number na ye be no be kasa kama ni ato sedi obesi anu maduro no na emi na atumi aboa ama bibia ye kama ma o afensu ba bia be nya bi ato no ye di egu screen so memom tie ni ye pa sɛ wo kumase ene ne patem wo store wo pese o to bi ton a ba bia edi kan PFA pharmacy New Road Junction wana PFA pharmacy o stock kese a obenya dem bi atu honum akwakoton afi Colinac ewo Ashtown oni Dani Herba obi nyina wa Ashtown ko ho Fredimens eso okeo ono so be ma obi ato afi so Sambora ewo Kajetia Gate 3 no opposite pe edroi edra eba beboa eyi saa how you na fi wa kwa ma o enti pebi akiri kwan to agan a etre se ejan no pebi to na enkototen e ma na so nya wa ho den pepepe e da ma
Afenso abafwa bai mo sum